In this video, we are going to learn how many CFDs we are going to buy with a Forex trade. So I'm going to go to this chart and we're going to be buying the NZD CAD, right? We've got our levels in and now we're going to throw it onto the position size calculator to see how many CFDs we must buy. Now, the first thing you do is you go to your trading platform. You go to your currency, you right click and you go symbol information. Then you scroll down and it will tell you what the minimal lot is that you can trade. So with velocity trade, the minimal lot is 0.01. We know that the lot size is 100,000 of the base currency. And the base currency is the first currency, which in this case is the NZD. So when you are buying or selling the NZD CAD, you will buy a lot size of 100,000. But the minimal lot size is 0.01. So what that means is that if you take 100,000 times that by 0.01, it means that you'll be buying a micro lot of 1,000 units of the base currency, which is NZD. So now we know that with velocity, we are going to be trading 0.01 as the minimal lot. And we know that in the background, we are actually trading 1,000 units, which is a micro lot. All right, so now let's go to the position size calculator. And with the position size calculator, let's say we have a portfolio of 25,000 Rand. Let's say the risk percentage per CFD is 2%. Is it a Forex trade? Yes. What is it? It's the NZD CAD. We are buying, going long. We know that the minimum quantity is 0.01. All right, the initial margin per CFD. So we go back to velocity trade. We go symbol information. We scroll down and you can see the margin requirement is 1%. Okay, so we throw it in here, 1%. And we put in our levels. So our levels are 0.8237. The stop loss is 0.8153. And the take profit is 0.8400, 1 to 1.94. Now we need to deal with the exchange rate. Because we're dealing with the NZD CAD, we are looking and we are using a Rand portfolio. We are going to be taking the former currency, which is the CAD, ZAR. All right, so we need to find out what the exchange rate for this is, the CAD ZAR. In this case, we'll go to Google the ZAR, and we can see 1 Canadian dollar equals 13.50 Rand. So we'll go here and go 13.50 Rand. Okay. Now we have an idea of what the position size will be. So with the Forex trade, with NZD CAD, we've got our levels in, right? And now let's see. So the gearing is 100 times. The initial margin per CFD is 111 Rand and 20 cents. The initial margin total CFDs is 444 Rand and 80 cents. Why? Because we can buy more CFDs than one because of our risk, okay? The risk in trade, which is the points risk, which is between the entry and the stop loss points, we know that we are going to risk 84 pips. The risk value per CFD or pip value is 1 Rand and 35 cents. So that means every pip that the market moves against or for you, you lose or gain 1 Rand and 35 cents. Per CFD, the risk in trade per CFD is 113 Rand and 40 cents, right? We already worked that out. And why is that? Because we are multiplying what the risk in trade is times that by the risk value per CFD per pip value. The risk in trade is 453 Rand and 60 cents, which is very close to the 500 Rand. So the position size volume that we'll be buying or selling is 4 CFDs, right? But on your platform with velocity trade, the size will most likely be 0.04. That is what you would type with velocity trader.